Oh, I added. I'm 6-0 right now, but y'all see.
Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this.
Shout this video out too. We'll shout this video out too. I'm not a sponsor, but shout this video out to Arizona team. The one is on smack. It's on smack. Shout out to him. If y'all see it, if y'all see this, Arizona, shout you out. Okay?
Today, from Ford Field,
I hope I get the ball back. I've been getting ball back. I've been getting ball first. Alright. Watch out. Shot it again. It's not a sponsor, but he's gonna do it.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Eagles take over first and 10.
Phillies offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
Antonio Brown.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the first play of the game. 52 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks
Antonio
all the
Brown.
time. Here's
I had
where it
to
really
add him
pays
on.
off.
I had to add him to the
Move,
team. I had to add him to the
evade,
squad.
and his accurate
I had to
throwing
add
on
him.
the run and picking up a first
I got
down.
a monster team. And I'm not done
So
yet.
that changes things. In
I'm
a
not
big
done yet.
way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And down inside the 15, shy
You're not
of the
done
10.
yet.
16 more on that one and another first down. He's locked in early. Two nice first down completions.
We ain't done yet.
I like the fact
We ain't done
he's
yet.
seeing the whole field early.
I gotta get another squad.
In the early going.
Oh, oh,
Rolling
oh.
that right.
Ooh.
But it's incomplete.
That should have been a touchdown, bro. That should have been a touchdown.
Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the
Oh, no interception, please. All right, let's stop acting dumb now.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that
Inches.
football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Inches.
In there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
That's a really nice job by them
No,
picking
for
up
that.
the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? You know what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. We see Matthew Stafford, the one-time Georgia Bulldog, set to pilot the offense of the Detroit Lions.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately, one touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken at the 10. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting over.
Hit me.
Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this is, oh my
I threw that bitch up. I threw it up. I thought I was going to get an interception. I threw it up.
Boy, they've definitely
and I got hit.
Smoking here in the 1st quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 37.
They'll run with Sanders. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions 31. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Rager, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm.
I got to find my stuff.
And try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
On Friday, he'll be here. Oh, that's a shoot.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They don't call my #1 defense for no reason.
On 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll find Brown. It's complete. And now look at this. Big game.
He's got the #1 defense for some reason.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. And some room to roam now. Sanders a 1st down, still going. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
Tracy Walker.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He was taken.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Sanders. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Miles Sanders.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Oh my!
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
Now look at this. Big game. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
I'm trying to
say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week, forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be will, because will rhyme with skill.
Come on, man.
With desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run. It's Sanders.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Reagor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
The previous play is
and he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I should have just let him breathe. I wish Lawrence was on here. I should have last night. I should have went live last night when I was blowing them dollars out real bad, Lawrence. You see this? You see this? Real bad. Oh, I'm gonna put my plug back in here. Shout out to Arizona teams.
I would agree with that. And
Arizona, if you see this,
we're just taking with the defense.
I'm shouting out everybody I'm with. And I got a Correda show. Correda shirt on.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
He's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back.
Hold him.
So some rolling over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd.
Stafford looks to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got the first. Oh, look at this. Big gain. No fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and build a lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford.
That was a good one. Okay. And it went right through my hand.
Touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Damn.
I'm not sure that
I'm trying to get a blowout
right now. Okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself at this moment, getting to the...
It's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 43 yards.
But you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C.
And Sanders has it poked forward.
Oh!
And this is scooped up by the
Oh, Sanders just jumped! Sanders! God damn, Sanders!
And great effort.
Fuck!
Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be
damn, bro.
He'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And
oh, he was down.
One of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you
down,
take away
down.
the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care
I was
of the
down.
football.
Down. That D was down before the ball went out.
Partner, less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
I knew it was
Now
down.
after
His
the
foot was
touchdown,
down.
here's
His knee was
Elliott
down.
on to kick it
For the ball
away.
went out. That was good.
Sanders, he fumbled. Just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
All right, let's see what we
Getting
can do
set to
with
go
this
again,
one.
Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field.
Let's see
A
if we
lot
can
of the
get
problems
somebody.
have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it apart.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown.
I blew the coverage.
Big play there. As the first half is winding down.
I blew coverage.
And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
They still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll fire it deep for Reagor. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was the Giants who were able to come away with the road victory. 24-10 was your final. Next, we take a trip down the coast to Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback.
I'm playing my game right now.
Offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hayes, and unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stanford. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, he can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you.
No.
Okay.
I like your attitude. But you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but you got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
This ball complete to Rager. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They go play action with Hurts. That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on
She's
first.
taking a nap.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
Point there as they were able to connect. They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Yards to go.
Hurts. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. The 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head.
Yeah, my phone's on the charger.
Pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball
Oh, God.
Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here. Extra points.
They're trying to come back.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He's enjoying a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
swagger
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, the nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
Yeah, it's been a big highlight day for him.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. He's going deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 55 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught.
Right.
Yeah, the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
Oh, my God. Come on.
Then it's fair game for the defense.
AB.
Incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
AB.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
AB just cost me a touchdown, bro.
And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Antonio Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's get it. Let's get to...
From the gun, Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the ball.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And brought down but not before they're inside the 25. It's another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Play action. Here's Hurts. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
At the 12-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Give him a Lokes. Oh, no.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now a first down throw. Stafford. McKinnon here, it's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Stafford firing quickly here, and that's complete.
If you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down at Stafford.
Come on, they better not say I'm passing the fair or roughing passer.
Across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
On first and 10, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now a handoff here to the running back. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. That's complete. Right away. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well, trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. It carries like that.
I'll put on Winston real quick. Put Winston real quick.
That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Jake Elliott to kick off 4.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because a lot of people are watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. From the gun, Stafford. This is taken in one-handed. What a catch. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say, on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head. A one-handed catch to pick up the first. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Lions Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On first down, Stafford here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He's going to let it fly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. No gain on the screen there at second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
Final score,
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
The numbers.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0.
And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I